Okay, oh, I'm so tired of setting up this camera. There's a hair on my lip. Alright, so yeah, I'm back you guys, and I'm back for my November favorites, skincare and beauty favorites. So as you can see, my hair is a little shorter, not too much. It actually started to grow out already, but it has been 1 month since I cut my hair and I'm pretty much fine with it. If you guys want to know how I look like at this point, always refer to my favorites because they will always be at that point in time the most accurate in terms of a timeline, because some of my videos I put out they're recorded like 2 months back, so I may not actually look like that. So my favorites are generally pretty spot on in terms of my skin condition, in terms of, you know, the length of my hair, the condition of my features and that kind of thing. So if you guys are wondering whether or not the product's really good or how it's working on my skin at this stage in time, especially with the rainy weather in Singapore, then do refer to my favorites. So basically, I'm back and here we go. We're going to talk about everything that I've been loving for the month of November, and let's just start with skincare. Okay, so for starters, I've already put them in this case just because I have been using them non-stop. These are the Glossier Supers. I got them from a carousel seller. She basically ships them direct from the website, but it's a little pricey, but Glossier doesn't ship overseas, so that's a way that I choose to find my way around it basically. So these are the different serums that induce different kind of skincare benefits, and the 3O, which is this set of 3, comes with a Super Glow Serum, a Super Bounce Serum, as well as a Super Pure Serum. So they all claim to do different things. The Super Pure has zinc and it claims to calm breakout skin and calm redness and that kind of thing. So yep, that's for acne prone. The Super Glow, as it says, to brighten and energize dull and tired skin, as well as the Super Bounce, which has hyaluronic acid to ease and soften tight and rough skin. So these three sound like my perfect combination, so I tend to use them before I apply my makeup. And as you can see, today I have a really radiant complexion, and that is none other than these serums, because I use them as my base before I apply my, you know, tinted moisturizer and that kind of thing, and it gives me really dewy and fresh face kind of a look, and I'm really liking it. To some people it may seem really oily, but for me, because I'm in an air-conditioned environment, I like to start off the day looking pretty dewy, so that throughout the day in the air condition it kind of just dries out my skin naturally and it looks less dewy. And if I do produce too much oil, I tend to dab it with a tissue and I look perfectly fine, but I prefer this kind of a radiance just so that I can maintain that kind of hydration in my skin throughout the day. So I've been loving these 3 serums. I just apply a drop of each and then I pat it into my skin, and it's just so easy to use, especially if you're a lazy girl like me. Moving on to makeup, I've been liking using the combination of these two, or if I have a bad breakout day, I will use this tinted moisturizer. But starting with the Skin 79 Super Blemish Balm. This is the Triple Function Whitening UV Protect Anti-Wrinkle Orange BB Cream, and yeah, this is a really famous brand for BB creams just because it's super iconic. And even though they do have a limited shade range, if you suit this shade tone, you should definitely pick it up, because as you can see on my skin now, it looks really natural, really radiant, and it actually packs quite a bit of coverage. I find that this on its own is about a high medium coverage, and you can share it out to a light coverage if you don't want to put so much on your skin. I find that this, compared to the rest that they have to offer in the Skin 79 range, this definitely has a very nice yellow undertone. It doesn't make me look peach or too white. It actually makes me look just brightened with my natural undertone, which is yellow, so I appreciate that. This is the Chantecaille Just Skin Anti-Smog Tinted Moisturizer, and this is super iconic and a really cult favorite. It's super expensive, but it is a tinted moisturizer that will never fail you. It can compete the likes of those full coverage foundations and still look as natural as anything. It makes my skin look like just skin, as it claims to do, and yeah, I really like it. I've been using this for about a year already. I try not to use so much at one go, but yeah, it's gonna expire soon, so I'm trying to use it up, but it's really expensive, but it is so worth it if you use it every day. You find that your skin kind of becomes more and more refined as you use it, and it's really moisturizing and finish as well, but it's not something that's too dewy. So if you guys like that kind of tinted moisturizer finish but you don't want it to look too slippy, this is really good, and it works well on oily skin as well. You just have to set the vital areas. But yeah, I really like the combination of these two because I don't know, maybe it's high maintenance, but this one shears out the finish of this high coverage BB cream, and I use a little bit of both, and that is what I'm wearing on my skin now. So if you like it, then this is definitely a combination to try. My concealer favourite is the BareMinerals BareSkin Complete Coverage Serum Concealer. It looks like that. This is one of those that are, in my books, kind of underrated just because everyone likes the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer as well as the NARS Creamy Radiant. I find that this is really lightweight and also it doesn't crease under the eye. Likewise, I'm wearing it today and it just brightens up the necessary area. I did use the combination of the BB cream and the tinted moisturizer as I mentioned, so that actually gave me quite a decent coverage. I didn't have to use too much of this, but I found that this sits under the eyes very well, and if you guys know anything about under eye concealers, it's very important for it to have a very nice texture without creasing under the eye, so that it doesn't make you look aged or even doesn't make you look older by just accentuating those fine lines. So I really like this, and it is, as it mentions, quite full coverage, and yeah, it's honestly quite good. And I think that it doesn't get enough credit just because compared to Urban Decay, I guess this brand is kind of underrated. So if you are in the market to look for a really good concealer, I recommend this one. In terms of brows, I love setting my brow hairs with this clear brow gel from Anastasia. Sometimes I like to use the Benefit Gimme Brow, which you guys know that's my standard favourite and many people's standard favourite, but I like this clear brow gel just because it doesn't add any additional colour. I draw in my brows, and when I achieve that intensity I like, I don't like my setting product or the gel to add even more colour to my brows. If not, I will look really intense, so I just use a clear brow gel. I find that this formulation keeps the brow hairs in place all day, and it gives me a very nice textured feel. It's almost like super glue for your eyebrows, just that it doesn't contain any colour. It's really good in formulation. So with Christmas being around the corner, Sephora has released a lot of gift sets, and moving on to highlighting favourite, great segue. I love the Laura Mercier highlighting palette. It's so beautiful. It has a very nice textured pattern, and it comes with an array of different highlights, and I find the pen size to be really cute and small, and also sufficient in its quantity. So I've been liking using these three and this bronze highlight on my eyes for a smoky effect, but I find that these are super pigmented and they're just like really amazing products that don't get enough attention. As you can see on my finger, it's really pigmented, and you do have to be careful so that you don't overdo this and it looks unnatural. But when I put my nose highlight, I find that it really makes my nose bridge look really straight, and I just like it. And not forgetting that it comes with a huge mirror, as you can see, so it's very easy to do your makeup on the go if you actually carry your products around, or actually at home you tend not to have a mirror in front of you, so this also helps, and it's huge. The mirror is really big. Moving on to my last favourite, it also is another trio. This one is the Tata Harper cream makeup set. So basically, Tata Harper is known to be an organic brand with really natural ingredients, and they do dabble into a little bit of makeup now and then. They generally do skincare and they're very well known for it, but I decided to pick up these three cream products from them. This is the Very Illuminating Highlight. It's just in a standard pot. The Volumizing Lip and Cheek Tint in Very Vivacious, as well as the Very Bronzing Contour. So these three products, they apply like a dream. I have no idea what's in them, but I use a stippling brush, and as I add the product to my skin, it doesn't look like I'm putting on anything, but it just gives a very nice shading effect. And these are really pigmented. I mean, you wouldn't expect it. You expect it to be really sheer, but it's not. It's really pigmented, and it doesn't add too much to your skin. As you can see today, I'm also wearing it the The blush doesn't look like much, but it just gives a very nice flushed appearance, and I'm not sure, to me it actually looks like I'm not wearing any blush. It just looks like a pinched effect on my cheeks, and it's all thanks to these products. So it looks really natural and it's just super amazing. I have no idea how to describe it, but with a stippling brush it applies the right amount of product and it gives you like a very decent contour as well as a very nice highlight and a good pinch of color to the cheeks in a very natural, enhancing way. So I really like these three products as well. Alright, so that's actually all I have to say. I hope I wasn't speeding through everything, but I just wanted to give you guys the lowdown on everything that I've been loving for the month of November. And yeah, work has been pretty tough, so these products are the ones that I just constantly reach out for when I wake up at 6 in the morning. So it's something that I don't really want to think through too much. If I am inclined to using a product, I naturally would go for it, or if I specifically want to use a certain product, I will just search my whole collection and pick out that product for me to use, and I generally stick with it for the month, and these are the products that I've been loving. So if you guys enjoyed this video, do give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions on where to buy these products or how you can get your hands on them, do check out the description box because I leave everything there where you can buy it, what shade I'm using, and the name of the product. If you have any other product queries, do leave it in the comments below, and also do recommend this video to other friends that might be interested in beauty or skincare products. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Do give it a thumbs up, don't forget to subscribe, and with that I'll see you guys. Bye!